Are you going to concede now? How do you possibly do enough damage to kill me? You're not going Highlander, so it's not even like you can pull Zephyrs or Alex Strauss out of your butt. Pretty sure I just win. You can also make 2 copies of Karagath next turn. I dare him to stick around. I dare him to play another minion. Play a minion. Play a minion. Do it. I'm gonna be honest, this is pretty dumb. Look at this board, man. We already know that he's not Highlander. And now look at that. We just developed 34 damage on the board. That's insane. 3 Karagaths is not fair. Yeah, I'd give up too. I absolutely love Control Warrior. I think it's probably one of my favorite decks in the game just because you're so unkillable. You have a couple of different solid ways of winning the game. Like, solid ways of winning the game. You have Rattle Gore, which you can make copies of. You have Karagath Prime, which you can also make copies of. You have Galakron to chip their health down. You have Fatigue because this deck doesn't have too much card draw. It has a little bit, but it doesn't have too much. And you have a ton of armor, so you can win in Fatigue. You beat aggro decks with Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, and Athletic Studies that get you some pretty cool things. Overall, you've got everything. Also, Kobold Sticky Fingers to beat classes that rely on weapons. Usually, I wouldn't play them for tempo most of the time. I usually keep them just in case they have a weapon. But this is just the ultimate screw you deck that just doesn't die and has a win condition into pretty much every single matchup in the game. So I would recommend trying it out if you haven't already. It is a bit expensive though, so I understand if you haven't. And I absolutely love this deck. It's so strong, dude. It's so strong. It's just not fair. You've seen the clips at the beginning of this video. Getting 3 Rattlegores, there's nothing that the opponent can do. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Twitch. Those help me out a buttload. And the question of the day, what is your favorite class in duels and why? I'll see you in the next one. Let's jump into it. I do like this. I do like just this, actually. Coerce, he's not going to have that many minions. He's a warrior. I guess having a Coerce wouldn't hurt, considering I get a Lackey, and the Lackey can easily trigger it, but we'll see. No, yeah, it's fine. Sometimes we miscount. Sometimes, as we look across and we see that everything has a low amount of health and it looks like Bladestorm will be super spicy, sometimes we just miscount. It happens. Sometimes we're like, oh, this is going to be sick. And then we play it and then we're like, wait, no, I forgot about the Lackey here. I saw a 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I missed the Silverhand Recruit. And I trolled. It happens. It happens. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe we'll play you. It gets pressure on the board. I think pressure on the board's better. I didn't like that he coined out Corsair Cash. That did not feel very good at all. You don't need to do that into this matchup. You really don't. I think we just keep playing minions and applying pressure to the board. And, yeah, it seems alright to me. Because it's not like he has silences or things that steal Karagath, so there's no reason to not play him for pressure. And yeah, now that I switch decks and no longer have Plate Breaker, boom, immediately a warrior. Super funny. Love to see it. Kind of sad that he got the anchor though. Kind of wish I got it, but who cares? It's not that big of a deal. Get to gain a ton of armor and hero power. Go face some more. I was really hoping he'd do some damage to my guys so I could battle rage, but if not, that's fine. It's fine. He's gonna have a Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, just generating a ton of value kind of play soon. Oh, the Bulwark. Okay. No, that's fine. That's actually not that bad. I think we just armor pass. There's nothing really to play here. I don't really feel the need to play anything. We go to 9 mana, or we go to 9 cards next turn. We play this, stay at 9. And I could just try to draw a ton of cards here. How many cards would that draw me? 4? Go up to 9 cards and thin out my deck a ton anyway. Honestly, I don't even mind that. I don't really want to play Galakrond right now anyway. Because, like, I know that he's going to want to try to gain armor. So if I thin out my deck and I can get Zephyrus or something, that'd be sick. We're going to go with this play. It doesn't really matter too much, right? We do that, and then Battle Rage for 3, sorry. It's not that big of a deal. It just thins out the deck. I actually don't mind that. It's a weird play, but it's not bad in my opinion. We still might end up playing Galakrond next turn. I was just hoping for something different. Like some more draw or cycle or an armor smith that we could combo with. But for now, it's fine. We'll probably draw something off of Galakrond. That'll be good. Why don't I have my glasses on? Why do I have them on my neck? I don't understand myself sometimes. But yeah, I think he's going for the OTK build. Oh, he's going for the Coerce. Okay, that's fine, actually. And then you kill off the 1/2 Risky Skipper. Luckily for me, I actually don't really care that much about that. So, joke's on him. You just play Galakrond, draw a card, stay at 9 mana, go face a little bit. He loses a durability, but that's fine. Oh, I was hoping for Acidic Swampu. No, Armor Smith, rather, sorry. Wait, he doesn't have another weapon in the deck, which means that it's in his hand, because we know that he probably runs more weapons. Probably. Shield block. Trying to gain a ton of armor here. We'll chip him down, though. We'll chip him down. That's super annoying, but it's fine, man. We get a weapon. That's super sick. We slam him, man. That's super good. We slam him for 5. And then we shield slam the 5/7. Because we can. And technically, since Coerce is an infinite amount of damage, it is better than Shield Slam. Because if he does somehow get rid of all of my armor, Shield Slam is a lot worse than Coerce. What are you? What? This man runs Frightened Flunky? And the best choice was what? That's crazy. This guy's deck is wild, man. Wild. Let's just start playing cards. It's fine. Transform. Before I hit. Because I'm not trying to transform him. Because he's pumped. Ah, fine. We'll transform him because we can. Oh, snap. That's actually not bad at all. We go to 10 cards. We know it's Risky Skipper. Shoot, can I not attack? I don't think I can attack. I actually don't. If I attack, I get too much. Oh, shoot. I can't attack him. We have to pass, because if I attack, then we draw a Risky Skipper and we'll overdraw a card next turn. And if it ends up being Kronk's, Prime, or Rattlegore, or even a Bloodsworn Mercenary, that's really, really bad. So, we're going to hold off. Ready for the box throw? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the box. I'm going to be honest. Might just play Deathwing next turn. It's going to be Armor Smith. Whoa. Okay. Battle Rage. Draws a ton of cards. I kind of don't want to play Deathwing. Because he dies. And he doesn't even guaranteed kill everything on the board. And I don't want to lose Risky Skipper either because it's pretty important. But I do need to wipe the board. I think it's just a brawl. I think it's just a brawl turn. Sadly, we probably lose the 6/6. It's not that big of a deal, though. Like, if we lose the 6/6, whatever. Or alternatively, we just don't. That's good, too. Play the Acidic Swampus because I have a Sticky Fingers already, and there's no guarantee he has another weapon anyway, so. What the heck? That was pretty lucky. That was super lucky. Plays Galakrond, not that big of a deal. Shield slams the 6/6. Not that big of a deal. I think we just go with this and like Tyrion or something. What do we get for 6 mana? He can't give me Plate Breaker, which is kind of lame, but I think we still just play Zephyrus and go with like Tyrion or something. It's a big taunt minion, so he can't hit me in the face unless he has good removal. Gore Howl? No thank you. Tyrion is fine. Thank you very much. I just didn't want to overdraw, but the other cards are pretty important to like combos and stuff. Bladestorm kills off 2 2-health minions. He then coerces? Oh, we double Bladestorms. That's nice. That means that Deathwing is going to be a much safer play, and we get to push 8 damage next turn, so that's always nice. We don't get to push 8 damage next turn. That's always nice. I think I want to play Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, Bloodsworn Mercenary, and just gain enough armor to where even if he gets the OTK, he can't kill me. Because then we also get to push a lot of damage, so that's just my 2 cents on all of it. Bulwark, okay, we don't really need that, although the turn after he makes his big power play, we're going to use it, so. Yeah, we're going to just do it. It's not bad. Because then we also just get to push a lot of damage, right? And we gain a decent amount of armor, and he's got to wipe my board somehow. He could brawl, which would suck, but like, again, we're still at 55 HP. We're constantly applying pressure, and then we have a Bulwark to counter his big play. He did just top deck a brawl, which is kind of lame. Risky Skipper lives. It's not bad. He might feel the need to try to kill that. Oh, you stupid, stupid person. A little bit upset by that. It's fine. Shield Slam. It'll be good later. We just trade in. Then play Deathwing to kill it off. And then we just do this and hit him for a ton of damage. Tons of damage. I mean, we still got Prime, we still have Rattlegore and Pronks in hand. We have so many resources. And even if he does steal my minion with Silas, like, I don't care. I don't care, I really don't. Okay, that's kind of big. Okay. He has no more ways of gaining armor. I mean, okay. We draw Kronks. I don't really want to play him yet. I don't want to use Kronks to wipe the board. I can just kill his Barov and wipe the board, honestly. Again, Coerce is a theoretically infinite amount of damage, so let's just do that. Hero Power, slam him for 8 more damage. We could play Kronks for an 8/8 actually, which wouldn't even be that bad. Yeah, we'll just put an 8/8 out on the board. We have so much removal and stuff that we can survive for a while. We'll just play the 8/8. I mean, he loses to fatigue sooner than I do. He doesn't have nearly as much removal as I do. I get to steal a weapon from him if he plays it, if he happens to have another one. We win this in so many ways. Is this the nuts control deck? It is pretty nuts, I gotta say. Well, that's just rude. I hope that one of his minions lives, because I got super lucky with my brawl last time. Or I get a 6/6. Super great. Sounded like a sarcastic super great, and I didn't intend it to be sarcastic. It was super great. I just felt bad, because I wanted him to do well. Is that weird? Is that weird that I wanted him to do well? I don't know. I think we're climbing pretty well. And the other game we could have won if I didn't add incorrectly. No, I didn't even add incorrectly. I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. But I forgot the Silverhand Recruit that he had just made on this side, or whatever side it was on. I think it was over here. And I missed it. Oh my gosh. And I saw the Bladestorm go once, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. But it's fine. So as long as I don't get slammed ridiculously early, we should win. And this is a very good hand to have. Like, this stalls him out for an entire turn, and then we can just coin out Brawl. An Evil Quartermaster is a minion to put pressure on the board. Like, Like, this is super strong. This is a very good thing. But I don't know. Diamond 5 to Diamond 3 in 1 day is not bad, especially considering I'm just having fun and goofing off and not really, like, super hardcore climbing. But as long as he doesn't pop off super hard early, we should be fine, right?
Let me work my magic.
I do take a decent chunk of damage, but that's okay. I will take Karagath and play him turn 3. Probably coin him out just to get pressure on the board. That's probably a lie. I'll probably coin out Evil Quarter. No, wait, I can coin him out this turn and just trade in there and he lives with 1. Which isn't actually even that bad. Because then he trades in. Like, it'll bait him to want to trade in. We do have to coin something out. I just don't know if I want it to be Karagath or Evil Quartermaster. We'll just make it Karagath. It's fine. Even if he dies, it doesn't matter. It limits the damage immediately. Then we can gain armor with Evil Quartermaster next turn, and it's fine. Then he'll flood the board. Basically, we're going to play Brawl as soon as he finishes his side quest and wipe his board in a massive way. Trades in, goes face. That's fine. I use the term fine loosely. That is a decent chunk of damage. No. Instead of playing you, we just go boom and shield slam the 4-2, so we don't take 4 more damage. We can just play Evil Quartermaster at any other point in the game. Are you growing a beard? I mean, unintentionally? Yes. Mostly just due to laziness, but, you know. Trying my best out here. Evil Quartermaster. We got the Prime, though, which is pretty nice. We'll play you and whatever lackey we get. We'll give you Taunt, not bad. That's going to be Dragonbane. We're going to wait for him to play some stuff, and then we're going to Brawl. We're also going to Bulwark, which is not bad in my opinion. I like the Bulwark quite a bit. And if he doesn't decide to kill the 2/5 off for some reason, and he decides to hold back a little bit, then I'll just make a copy of the 2/5 Taunt minion. Like, there are a lot of ways we're fine. Facing a lot of control shamans today. That is a yike-a-roo, my dude. A yike-a-roo. So he's down to 3 cards. He's got the Eaglehorn Bow. It's still going to be awkward for him to trade into. He's still got to trade... Oh, yikes, dude. That's such an awkward trade. Actually, no, it's not an awkward trade. It's very much reasonable. I thought it was a lot more unreasonable than it ended up being. If we play Barov and then play Armorsmith and ram this in, I think that's fine. Because we don't really need that much more removal. Like, he's a pure aggro deck. I don't need to go for the sick value plays. I just need to kill off a 4/1, man. Like, just kill it off. He plays Dragonbane Hero Powers next turn. I'm fine with that. We'll end up brawling soon. Excuse me. We also have Karagath. Like, we already knew that was going to be Dragonbane. We already knew that's going to be Hero Power. I would have maybe hit the 3/2 first. What do you hit? Hits the 3/2 anyway. Gain an armor that way. Gain 1 more armor that way. Soaks up a decent chunk of damage. We play the Bulwark because it stalls out quite well. And then we'll play Brawl next turn when he finishes his side quest. He's going to probably Hero Power, play like a minion or 2. Then we Brawl, and then we just Karagath turn 8, and gain 10 armor, kill off his biggest minion, and we're fine. Hopefully the minion that survives isn't a 3/4, but if it is, that's fine. Good chunk of damage. Does he play the Terran? No way he runs Terran, right? No way he runs Terran, right? He could, though. Animal Companion makes Brawl a lot nicer here. Trades in. Not that big of a deal. We take no damage. This just makes the Brawl play that much better. We drop Brawl. We armor up afterwards, after we take the damage, just in case he draws Shield Slam. And pass. Cool. And we're just going to play Karagath next turn. All in all, this game went pretty well. fact that we drew Karagath is nice, but even if we didn't, like, I feel like we'd be winning this game. Like, let's just say Karagath was some other random card right now. Most would be pretty decent, I'd say. So, that's just my 2 cents on it. But we do have Karagath. We do run 1 athletic studies, and we did get lucky enough to get him, so it's fine. Ah. Ugh. Hero power for free. Then what? Nothing? Alright, friend. Are you gonna concede now? How do you possibly do enough damage to kill me? You're not going Highlander, so it's not even like you can pull Zephyrus or Alex Strauss out of your butt. Pretty sure I just win. You can also make 2 copies of Karagath next turn. I dare him to stick around. I dare him to play another minion. Play a minion. Play a minion. Do it. I'm gonna be honest, this is pretty dumb. Look at this board, man. We already know that he's not Highlander. And now look at that. We just developed 34 damage on the board. That's insane. 3 Karagaths is not fair. Yeah, I'd give up 2. So into Paladin, I do want some removal, but I also want Cycle and trust I'll draw into this stuff later. We don't really need it that badly. I'd rather have other things like Anchor or Coerce isn't bad. Rattlegore's way too slow, actually. Like, Rattlegore's not a bad card. In fact, he carries me late game, but don't want to be rude, don't want to sound ungrateful. Alright, but he's a little bit slow. He's a little bit slow. Any plans for Librum tonight? Probably not. Kind of want to learn how to play it a little bit more before the expansion, or before the tournament. Well, I wish you, first of all, wish you luck on your tournament. But also, I'm not really planning on playing it. I apologize. Probably gonna coin Karagath, kill the 2/4. Unless he pumps it, in which case we kill the 1/3 and we're like, fine, heck it, you know? Actually, you know what? Maybe we do just kill the 1/3, because if I kill the 2/4, then he just puts the thing on the 2/2, trades in, and then plays the other thing for free. But if we trade like this, it becomes more difficult for him to, like, value trade in. Because if I killed this, he just Librums the 2/2, kills, Librums this, gets a 2/4, hits face. But now, it's a little bit more awkward for him to deal with. He could just double trade in. He could. Oh, you're going to Consecrate, which means he's going full pure, which means you don't have to worry about Penflinger or Wild Pyromancer and stuff like that, which is pretty nice. But not perfect. We're going to play the Bulwark. He's not running Penflinger, so this basically stops damage for the next turn or 2. Rather than gaining armor, which, I mean, would also have been fine, but you know how it is. You just, pretty sure just armor pass. I don't really feel a need to do anything else here. Yeah, we just armor pass because he can't get through the Bulwark quite yet. I don't want to play Bladestorm because then he just gives Libru, or he just puts the Librum of Wisdom on the 4/5 anyway, which is kind of lame. Oh, come on, please, no, please don't pump, no. The Bladestorm was going to be so clean. Okay. So you can wipe his board entirely, but we do lose some armor. We do lose. So essentially, we armor, shield slam, Bladestorm trade. Armor, shield slam, Bladestorm, sadly. And then we have to trade into this, and it kills it off. But we take 5 damage to do it. That's fine. Oh, both happen at the same time? Oh, I didn't know that's how it worked. Okay, we don't actually even take damage. No, wait, that's actually super good. We don't actually even take damage because both effects happen at the same time. Interesting. I thought that the durability would happen first. We'll coerce it. It's fine. It's no biggie. We'll make a copy of Rattlegore eventually. It'll be sick. We'll play you. What do I get? When you've got Divine Shield, you're pretty good at removing things, right? We'll take you. We'll coerce, kill that, and we'll armor. But, anyway. It's good to know that that's how that interaction works. I would not have guessed that. Authority? Hand of a Doll. Fascinating. Interesting. We could Risky Skipper, Armor Smith, Bloodsworn Mercenary. No, we don't want a Bloodsworn Mercenary that. I want to kill off his entire board though. So we go boom, boom. Play him for cheap. Yes, I do understand that he loses the Divine Shield and dies in this trade. But I'm okay with that because I'm going to be able to play Rattlegore next turn and then make a copy of him and then essentially win off of that. So we also only have one duplicate left in the deck, which means if we draw that, we win with Zephyrus most likely as well. We know what 2 of the 5 cards in his hand are. That's fine. That's okay. That's actually not that bad. He's going to pump it up a little bit. That's fine. Split up the pumps. That's actually really smart because if I do have Zephyrus and happen to get like a Hex or something, I can't get rid of it, which is nice for him. Let's just play Rattlegore and pass. I want him to be damaged though, so because that way if he ignores it, I want the Risky Skipper to die because not only does it kill the Silverhand Recruit, but if the 9/8 is damaged, I can make a copy of it, which is nice. He gets to trade in. Fun fact, I think Rattlegore should die after this, but he comes back as an 8/8, which is stupid. Absolutely stupid. That should not be how the interaction works. If his health is set to 1 and he resummons with -1/-1, he should die. He should die. He should not come back because his health was set to 1. It's not like he was damaged. No, no. He wasn't damaged. We're going to just make 2 Rattlegores because they're insane. And then we'll just armor and save these for a little bit later. But no, no, no. He wasn't damaged. He had his health set to 1, so -1/-1 should kill him. I stand by this when I play against a Rattlegore, but also when it's on my board. Like, that's just how it should work. Like, I'm not gonna try to show any like favoritism here and be like, oh, when it's on my board, that's how it should work, and when it's on his board, that's not how it should work. No, no, no. I wholeheartedly believe that the interaction should just be if his health was set to 1, it should die. Or if his health was reduced in any way and set to be lower, he should just die. Can you use Deck Tracker in tournaments? Honestly, no clue. I don't play in tournaments. I don't try to play in tournament. I just don't think the atmosphere is good for me. Because you already know I get tilted pretty easily. And I think that if games actually mattered, like in a tournament setting, I would lose my shit, so. But no, yeah, it's GG. He's basically just roping it out because I don't know why, but this deck is PogChamp, honestly. So far, the only game I've lost today was with this deck, and it's because I misadded Bladestorm, and there was a much better play I could have done. But I kind of feel bad that I messed it up. But it's okay. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Boom. We'll just hit him with 3 Rattlegores. Because you know what? It's balanced. Let's do maximum damage because he roped me, might as well. And blammo. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid game. Why is that allowed? I've got to say, the variety of decks I've been playing recently are just, they're beautiful. In case it's aggro, I'm going to keep Bladestorm just as a form of removal, just in case I don't get, say, like a Risky Skipper. Wait, did I have an Armor Smith in my opening hand that I got rid of? Because I definitely shouldn't have done that, but I don't think that I did. Armorsmith is usually a pretty decent keep. But, okay, he's not going aggro. Not a huge surprise there, but I did want to just be sure that if he was aggro, I'd have a way of dealing with it. So, I think that keeping the Bladestorm was still a fine play. And we're just going to see where we can go with this. We got some good removal with Deathwing eventually. We're just going to armor pass. But no, yeah, it's cool that you're going to a tournament. And it's super cool that there's, like, a company that's local that's, like, putting it together and hosting it. That's actually super sick. Why would you do that? You dummy. I mean, I guess it's not super dumb, to be honest. Like, if you think about it, is it really that dumb? No. It's not. It really is not that dumb to make that play there. Wait, that's super solid for him. Let's just draw a card. It'll be cheap, right?
Amazing.
Then we can shield slam it. We get the reduction again. We can coin out Bulwark and just kill it. It's kind of lame. I don't get as much value out of it as I want, but we do get to make a pretty decent play this turn. I kind of feel bad about doing that, but the 5/4 is just going to be more of a problem than anything. He played it, and it actually worked for him because I didn't have any like playable cards in my hand, so that's super fun. Do I live in a dorm? Never seen a bathroom in the room. No, this is just an apartment, but we did get lucky with the bathroom. It is A+. I'm gonna kill the weapon and pass. We're hoping to draw Anchor. That's the big draw that we need. Fingers crossed on that one. You could say that it's bad that I only have one Battle Rage, but I've been doing just fine with one. I think that having Athletic Studies to generate resources has been pretty good just overall. Kills that off. Transforms into a bad 4-drop. That's nice. We're still just going to Hero Power Pass, though, because the Bladestorm is useless with lackeys on the board. Don't have Togwoggle in hand. Don't punish me for not killing your 1/1 lackey and wasting a ton of resources to kill one thing. He's going to have it, though. Oh, transform again. Oh, that's fine. Honestly, I'm fine even leaving that on the board. I actually am. Go ahead, leave that on the board. I'm fine taking 7 damage to make it so that you can't do anything next turn. We could double Bladestorm, but we're not going to do that. Why, you ask? Well, good question. The answer is that I don't want this to die. Because this will limit what he can play next turn, and then we'll just do it next turn or something. I don't know. I don't want the 7/6 to die. I can take a little bit of damage to slow him down and slowly build up a hand. Like, if we draw Risky Skipper, we're going to win. We're going to win next turn, basically. Well, okay, maybe not next turn, but, like, you know what I mean. We're going to win real soon. If we can get a Brawl, it's even better. Whew, we got a Brawl. As long as the 7/6 doesn't live, we're fine. I mean, we kind of want the 7/6 to live, but with a Brawl, so we don't have to use 2 Bladestorms, I'm fine with only... Yeah, that's fine. Because now we curve into Deathwing. Then we play Deathwing. Kill off several things. Oh my god. You're joking. So the death rattle happens at the end, right? So if I play this, he won't die as soon as he hits the 2/6, right? Everything happens simultaneously. It just wipes his board. It's not super fun, but he was only going to live with 3 HP anyway. We want Risky Skipper really badly. If not, we'll just play Rattlegore, hope he takes damage, and then Battle Rage or Bloodsworn Mercenary and Battle Rage and see if that's enough. But he has some pretty good stuff. He's had some pretty good stuff in his hand recently. We have double Armorsmith, though. Like, if we draw Risky Skipper, game's over. Game's done. We just have to draw it. Vampire Warberries. When is your shirt going on the Hype Horizon shop? Well, because of school, I have not been able to talk to the guy to actually design a shirt. Also, my girlfriend wants to help actually design it, so that'll be fun. We can do that together. But since I no longer have midterms, at least for a little while, I'm going to start talking to the guy again and start getting that underway. It's just I had midterms the past, like, week and a half, And so... Stupid. Wait, that doesn't actually help him. It's an 8/8 still. That's not that big of a deal. He's not gonna sap it. That deck doesn't run sap. We already know this. We already know that. Risky skipper, baby. Let's get it. We got it. Game's over. Game's done. We can go risky armor. If we go okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can play everything and gain a lot of armor. And draw a lot of cards, actually. Armor. Armor. Basically destroying his board here. Risky or Bloodsworn Mercenary on you. Risky Skipper dies, but that's not that big of a deal. And then we just Battle Rage and draw a ton and kill that off. We do use up all of our Armor Smiths, but it's not that big of a deal, considering the fact that we now have 25 armor and we gain a ton of health and we have 2 Rattlegores. I mean, even if he Shadow Steps the Flick. Ooh. That was a big brain play. That was a big brain play. I respect that. That was super good. That's nice, actually. Unfortunately for him, we can just trade into it twice and have a 2 7/7s to his 6/6. We can still have better board presence, right? Oh, and then he freezes that. Okay. I think I can just brawl this. I think I hit... this into this. I mean, do I want to brawl first and then try to trade this into this if this happens to live, or just go for 7 damage? Let's just go for 7, 8 damage. Then we just go with a brawl. My 8/1 can't attack anyway. If his Rattlegore dies, my thing lives with extra stats. Oh, his is the one that lived. Oh, that's super lame. That's not ideal. I don't like that. Well, that's super lame. Maybe I should have killed off one of his minions first. But we get to kill off a 6/6. We still have Blade Storm. We still have Rush. We still have Barov. We're fine. Rattlegore will just get a ton of stats off. It'll be fine. How do you deal with Rattlegore as Rogue? You literally can't. It's so sad. Rush immediately? No, Taunt. Taunt's pretty good. Edwin is also pretty good. Alright. Bloodsworn Mercenary, do we just make another copy of him? I mean, honestly, at this point, we kind of have to, right? It would be crazy not to. So we go with you. Then we go you. Then we copy one of them. And then we just trade in you here. And you here, I guess. I mean, we just have so many stats on the board. I don't really see how he comes back from this anyway. Especially considering we still get to get Karagath Prime. We still have Galakron and Kronks. And we have more cards in hand than he does. And he doesn't have Flick anymore. So even if he kills off one, we're still going to have 3 4/4s, 3 3/3s, 3 2/2s, and then 3 1/1s he's going to have to deal with. And even though once they get, like, small, they're kind of easy to deal with, there's still minions that he has to deal with. And I'm able to push some damage with and trade in with. So, overall, pretty good. 3 Rattlegores is super dumb. Not really fair at all. But you know what? I'm glad that it worked. I'm glad that this deck is